Football Club Barcelona moved back to the top of La Liga EA Sports with a 2-0 victory over Las Palmas at the Estadio de Gran Canaria. It was Pedri's return. He hadn't been back, hadn't played against Las Palmas since he was playing for them back in 2020 when Barcelona signed him as a 16-year-old. Diego Martinez's side has been on a poor run. They've only picked up 1 point in 2025, and that remains the situation after this 2-0 defeat. There was an early foray forward down the right-hand side. The cross finding Molero, and he lays the ball off. And the shot is spilled by Chesney. But Ollie McBurney couldn't make too much of the rebound. Yamal causing problems for Las Palmas down the Barcelona left. It comes out to Balde. Balde clips the cross into Lewandowski. Lewandowski can't hit the target. He never scored against Las Palmas, and that remains the case. Quick counter-attack here from Las Palmas. The flag stayed down. Sandro Ramirez with the shot, saved by Chesney, and a lot of surprise that the flag was never raised. It was Javi Munoz who raced clear. Sandro with the finish. Sandro, of course, who scored the first of the 2 goals that Las Palmas scored at Montjuic earlier in the season when they beat Barcelona back in November. Had they won this game, it would have been the first time in their history that they'd done the double over Barca. Mika Marmol, a former Barcelona player, getting on the end of this corner after Ollie McBurney had won it with his head in the 6-yard box on the turn. His shot goes wide. Sandro involved again here, playing the ball out to Javi Munoz. Crossfield pass finds Molero. Alberto Molero up against Koundé, and the shot not too far away. 4 goals so far this season for Alberto Molero. Down at the other end, a corner taken short by Pedri to Lamine Yamal. Fermin puts it into the penalty area. It's cleared by Sugo, but Sandro inadvertently sends it back into the danger area. Lamine Yamal gets on the end of it, but drags his shot wide. Drilled cross from Balde. Again, no one able to get on the end of it. Barcelona were making hard work of things in the first half. Pedri knocking this one back to Fermin, and Rafinha unable to make contact with Fermin's long ball into the penalty area. No midweek games in the build-up to this match for Barcelona, so they've been 7 days without football, and they weren't at their sharpest in the first half. Dani Olmo came on at the restart for Fermin Lopez. And he would be the man who gets the opening goal of the game. Eric Garcia picked a start in the centre of Barcelona's defence. Inigo Martinez and Araujo had been tipped to start this match, but both were on the bench. This is Lamine Yamal's cross. Rafinha claiming that he'd been brought down by Viti. There's certainly an arm outstretched by Viti. Grabs the arm of Rafinha. Is it enough to bring Rafinha down, or does Rafinha spin dramatically? Well, the referee believed the second of those 2 possibilities, and no spot kick was given. Down at the other end, Viti with this throw into McBurney. Chested off for Alex Munoz, and he put that one over the top. Javi Munoz, I should say, the attacking midfielder for Las Palmas. Balde linking up with Lamine Yamal. The ball plays back to Kubasi. Casado into Balde, and Balde's shot saved comfortably at the near post by Silerson. So still no breakthrough, but it wasn't too far away. Casado, Lewandowski exchanging passes. The ball goes out to Jules Koundé. Lamine Yamal skips away from Alex Munoz. Delivers the cross. Rafinha with the header. Just can't quite direct it on target. But Lamine Yamal starting to have some joy down the Barcelona right. And the cross almost perfect. Rafinha gets there first, just glances it wide of Silerson's goal. Dani Olmo. Koundé on the charge. Lamine Yamal takes the ball. Checks inside, finds Olmo. Olmo sidesteps Alex Suarez and scores off the underside of the crossbar. 1-0 on 61 minutes. Dani Olmo's 6th goal of the season. That little bit of magic from Lamine Yamal, and then a little bit more magic from Dani Olmo. Just look at Olmo's movement as he gets away from Alex Suarez. And that was the breakthrough, the all-important breakthrough. It was always going to be the most difficult goal to score. Las Palmas left a little bit more space once they'd gone behind, as they went out in pursuit of an equaliser. Triple change for Diego Martinez. Mata replaced McBurney. Campagna and Fuster coming on in midfield as well. Applause for McBurney. He'd worked hard up front. Still no league goal for him. He has scored twice in the cup, and he did lead the line well. Dario Sugo taken off after his return after a 3-game absence through suspension. Jaime Mata coming on. And Molero was the other change. Manu Fuster taking his position wide left. Campagna plays this one back. It's squared to Sandro. Sandro lets fly. He does always have an exceptional goal in him. A dramatic shot from distance. We've seen him bury those before. Rafinha this time with the cross. Lamine Yamal sliding in at the back post. Still not really Barcelona in top gear, and you wondered if they would pay the price for that with only a 1-goal advantage. Brilliantness from Lamine Yamal to get away from Alex Suarez. The cross is good as well. Lewandowski always leaning back, and it's an easy save for Silerson. But a fantastic piece of skill from Lamine Yamal. Here he is again. Back to Pedri. Into the path of Balde. Driving towards the edge of the penalty area. Picks out Lewandowski, who's in plenty of space. That really should have been goal number 21 of the season in the league for Lewandowski coming into this game. He only needed 1 goal to take him to 33 in all competitions, and that's as many as he scored in his first season. And he took the whole season to score that many, so obviously if he reaches that landmark at this point, then it will bode well for his final numbers. Sandro puts this into the penalty area. There are claims for handball against Eric Garcia. The referee is at first unmoved, but he is then urged to see it pitch side by Carlos del Cerro Grande. Several things to look out for. First of all, at least 3 Las Palmas players are offside. Then there's a possible handball from a Las Palmas player. Then Eric Garcia does handle it, but is he using his arm to go to ground? And is it therefore punishable with a spot kick? Well, in the end, the answer to those three questions were... Well, the answers to two of those questions weren't important because the referee decided that it was offside. And so there was no decision that needed to be taken regards whether Eric Garcia had handled it or not. Well, he certainly handled it, but if a player goes to ground and breaks his fall with his hand or with his arm and the ball then hits his arm, it shouldn't be a penalty. Eric Garcia laughing about it as the referee confirms that it is offside. More changes as Petsalesi came on, the young 17-year-old right back. There was still time for Barcelona to score one more goal. This one lofted up to the back post for Lewandowski to chase. Petsalesi clears it, but straight to Rafinha, who finds Ferran, and once again off the underside of the crossbar into the back of the net. And he continues his superb scoring form. Ferran Torres, 5 goals now, and in terms of goals per minute, he's got the best record of any Barcelona player. So there was no way back now for Las Palmas. Ferran doubling the advantage and moving his team back to the summit with 13 matches still to play. Final score, Las Palmas 0, Barcelona 2.